What is going on, world? I am D Venom along with Feathered Friends. Welcome to our YouTube platform and welcome into our homes. We hope that you guys are doing well, and with that being said, we are here to update you all in regard to one's life. All right, you guys. Everything has been going well with myself and my new feathered friends. They are very vocal. They want the camera. You know, I shot content for you guys prior to this video and they were going at it. And I put the camera on them for a second, you know, and they seemed to know exactly what I was doing. They're getting used to their surroundings. I don't let them out the cage because, you know, I mean, they poop and whatever else, and I don't feel like cleaning that up. Cleaning their cage is enough. But they're used to the fact that when I put on the orange light at night, that means calm down and get ready for bed. I don't cover them for my own personal reasons. There's no one here except myself. They're not going to be disturbed by anything is what I'm trying to say. And they know when I turn that light on, it is time to calm down. Now I have on all lights. I have the blinds open to a degree, and that pretty much indicates be yourselves, be free, be vocal, whatever else the case may be. They're getting used to certain smells. I have incense going, not now, but I usually have incense going. So they're getting used to that. They're definitely getting used to different sounds. I play instrumental music. I play my tambourine. I sing. I do all of that. I clap my hands. I snap my fingers. I do all that. That indicates it's time to clean up. It's, you know, or it's feel good time. It's party time. Let's have a good time amongst ourselves. And they get all of that. And I have a good time with these birds. It keeps me away from the matrix. It keeps me away from drugs. It keeps me away from those people. And it keeps me away from the universe. And I don't want to be away from the universe because I love the universe. But what the universe houses, a great majority of that is what I don't want to be around. But anyway, I have been clean from drugs now. Ever since November 4th of 2024, I have not done any methamphetamine. And I am absolutely happy in regard to my walk with sobriety moving forward. The fact that I don't even think about it just makes me happy. I ran across a scallywag yesterday that just don't have anything going for themselves. Just the epitome of a homeless, bummish ass bitch. And they had the nerve to laugh at me. And I'm like, okay, I pulled up at the gas station in a vehicle. You pulled up at I said pulled up, my bad. I'm giving them more credit than I should be. You walked to this motherfucker. You don't even have a bike. You don't even have a wagon to trail your shit around that you find on the ground, you raggedy ass bitch. You don't have a pot to piss in. You're at the Circle K, you know, charging up your cell phone. I mean, I could have said a lot of things to this person to bring them down, but instead of allowing my ego to take the lead, I allow my higher self to take the lead. And that lets me know that I'm growing spiritually because I would have handled it a lot differently. But the fact that I pulled up at the gas station in the vehicle, I had money in my pocket to pay for gas to go into that vehicle. The fact that before I left the gas station, I hopped into that vehicle to come to my own apartment, that I have heat, food, and some of everything else in, while you're pretty much, you know, oh my God, I can't even get it out. While you're making tents and all of this type of bullshit in the motherfucking park, being a nuisance to the rangers that work for the park, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, your life can't compare against mine. But I didn't say anything. I'm about to be in a magazine. I have my own platform in regard to YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and my own motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? I work. I contribute to society. I don't take away from it. You know, I'm doing something with myself. And I didn't want to throw that in that person's face to make them feel small. But I could have done all of that. But, you know, I'm doing very good. And back to work. I'm pitching an idea that I need to start working on in regard to the email to the principal. Y'all know that I work for a middle school. Y'all know that I work for a middle school. And I'm starting to get used to the kids, and the kids are starting to get used to me. And I was pitching an idea to the principal, and I don't want to say too much, but I want to involve ASMR in regard to their schooling. And I will leave it as that. There will be crunching, there will be sounds, there will be a lot of different things over the loudspeaker. And the kid, anyway, it's a fab idea. And I pitched this to my boss, who's head of the kitchen. They think that is a good idea. I'm not gonna say they think it's a brilliant idea, because I'm not trying to think for them, but they do think that it's a great idea. Like I said, it involves the children. It makes them use their motherfucking brains, and it also helps them to fund their own motherfucking accounts, so that they can buy their own lunches and all the Izzies that they want to drink and whatever. It gives them a chance to be responsible. It's a matter of me finding out how much money the kids can win in regard to this particular contest or whatever that I want to bring to the table. Where we work for the school system, we don't get paid much. So we have to figure out if it's going to be $25, if it's going to be $50. How often are we going to have the contest, and whatever else the case may be. How are we going to involve the children? Blah 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 blah. But I'm going to work on that email probably a little later. But the principal is down for it, and jobs and corporations such as the school like individuals such as myself that think outside the box and bring something to the table in regard to just bring something to the fucking table. And the fact that I am pitching ideas and involving the children and whatever else the case may be, they're loving it. I have another idea for the school. The fact that I get EBT, and I'm not getting it now, considering my paperwork came in late, and they closed my case until they figure out what the fuck they're gonna do. And I need to get one more piece of paperwork for the DES office here in Arizona, and then that's pretty much it. My EBT should be back on. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, here in Arizona at the Phoenix Zoo, if you have EBT, up to 4 people can get in at the cost of $10 each. And that goes for adults and children. Normally it's $30 to $40 to get into the zoo. And that's, I think it's for adults and children. I forgot, I have it wrote down, but that's a steal, $10 a pop for those tickets. So I'm not sure how many children that have special needs attend the middle school, but it would be nice to take them on a zoo trip and get them in, using, because there's not just me that have an EBT card. There are a couple of other people, co-workers of mine that have EBT. So if we can get those, kids in half price or whatever, so that they can have a good time at the zoo, that would be nice. And it would be dedicated to special needs kids only. I have a couple of good ideas for the school. I'm trying to rush through it. Plus I got my birds in the background being active. But I'm not really explaining it the way that I want to explain it in a business sense. But, they're good ideas. And, I'm going to run with it. One of these ideas are going to stick in regard to the school. And I mean, the whole point is I'm doing some very positive things with myself. It could be worse, you guys. I could be back in the Matrix. I could be hanging out in front of Circle K's, begging for cigarettes and shit and doing what scallywags do. I could be across the street at the motherfucking park, twisting the motherfucking pipe, blowing methamphetamine smoke in the air. I could be doing all of that type of stuff, but I'm not. I'm working on ideas for the school. I'm working on ideas for myself. I'm working on ideas for my YouTube platform. I'm just doing things with myself and my life. I'm done with court, you guys. Court is done. I do have one more class. I know I have one more class that I need to complete in regard to the driver's license. It's for the MVD, the DMV, MVD, whatever y'all call it in your state. It's for them. And the class is called the Traffic Survival Course. And it's like 8 hours fucking long. It costs about $130 to $160 in order to take the damn class. And I work for the school system. We don't get paid much. We're off work more than we work. And, it causes a riffraff in regard to finances. But I'm blessed and I have a job and that's all that matters. But anyway, I'm good. I'm good. I heard from the magazine because I reached out to them in regard to VoyagePhoenix.com, and they're still working on editing and things of that particular nature. Before the magazine decides to go live, they will get in contact with me and let me know that they're, basically they will send me the final copy of everything. I will go through it, make sure, the editing is up to par, make sure that my pictures look good and what I said, is exactly what I said and go from there. Then it will, air and go public and let that be the reason. I will be a part of the magazine and in it and whatever else. And, my podcast is doing great. I have these loud individuals in my life. I'll show you guys them again here in a second. They want the camera in their faces. I believe they know what I am doing in regard to filming. My birds aren't stupid. They're very smart and they want attention and I'm going to give them that. I need to get another microphone like this so that I can, slowly put it in their cage while they're feeding and doing that, not even that, just put it in their cage in general so that you guys can hear them talking amongst each other, feeding and playing. I just want to introduce my friends to the world because they're deserving of that. They're doing a lot for me in regard to keeping me afloat, keeping my vibrations high, keeping me away from the Matrix and those type of people and whatever else. And my babies deserve to be on camera. Shit, they may just lift your vibrations. Let's see here. Trying to think of what else is going on. The podcast is doing great, and I'm glad that I have that platform because I'm being introduced to various different walks of life that are like me and think like me, and I like that. And these people are also awake in regard to a lot of things that are going on in the universe that a lot of people that aren't awake can see. And I'm glad that we are all on the same level. We can talk about, why we don't post on social media and the shit that we see, in regard to social media and why we stay away from it. This is one reason why I have not been posting, you guys. And I'm going to explain here momentarily. I'm just happy. And if I can obtain this happiness being a former drug addict, then so can you motherfuckers. It's not that difficult. It's just a matter of you surrendering your battle with your addiction to the spiritual realm so that they can handle it. Because the battle with drug addiction is a very strong battle and it can wear you out. Why the fuck would you want to get wore out like that when the spiritual realm is telling you to give it to them? So ever since I've done that, they have been winning and I have been winning within this realm. and things have just been uplifting, and every good thing that I put out there in the universe, I'm being blessed doublefold in return. I still struggle, but I'm still blessed, and that's all that matters to me. There's people that's worse off, like that bummish ass motherfucking bitch that tried to laugh at me at the gas station. But look, I am good. I'm recording from my motherfucking platform. I'm doing good for myself. What the fuck are you doing with your damn stuff except taking up space and opportunity from somebody that can be, utilized in that space? But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't been posting on social media because it's fake. I mean, there's a lot of real shit on social media, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the stuff that people are putting out there is fake. It's like that in the podcast world. A lot of people are putting out fake stories in regard to what they've gone through and whatever else, just for popularity, followers, and exposure. And it's ridiculous. And this world is becoming a very fake motherfucking world. People are renting Airbnbs that don't belong to them and are posting and stunting, at them Airbnbs and shit. People are driving vehicles. I mean, people are living like some of these rappers and stars. A lot of them stunt in regard to their lives. And I see that with social media. A lot of regular folks are trying to be that, and it's sickening. The things on social media are very over sexualized. You got these bitches in them yoga pants showing their pussy print. You got motherfuckers, hell, you may as well be showing your titties, bitch. I mean, because they pretty much out there. And we're not gonna talk about the men in this Boge movement. I see it. A lot of motherfuckers don't. And this is something that I've talked about with people like Cha Cha For Real on podcasts, and a lot of other individuals that I speak with on podcasts that are awake in regard to how the world is and what's being thrown in our faces. And people that are awake can see it, but you motherfuckers that can't see it, I feel for y'all. But this Boge movement in regard to men and their dicks being thrown up in our faces is starting to get on my nerves. And I thought it was cute when I was under the influence of methamphetamine, but I see it now. And it's sad, you got motherfuckers that are, being interviewed and shit is happening. I'm not going to go too far into it, but it's mostly with these MMA interviews centered around the French. And the French are nasty, and they're doing stuff and they're throwing it in our face. They're throwing it in y'all faces. They're not throwing it in my face because I can see it. But they're throwing very sexual stuff in your face. And look, if Walt Disney can do it, Walt Disney done it best. He drew penises in his cartoons. He drew he drew a lot of very sexual innuendo type stuff in his cartoons, and a lot of people will argue and beg to differ. He was a pervert, and let that be the reason. But a lot of shit is being thrown in y'all faces, and y'all just can't see it, and it's annoying. People are doing very stupid ass motherfucking bullshit to remain relevant on social media, and I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to follow that particular leader. I want to be my own leader on social media. And if that means only having 90-something followers, so be it. Bitch, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be desperate. I remember on Instagram, I grabbed my Boge and did all type of dumb shit to get attention. And I done all type of dumb dances and shit. The shit that motherfuckers do on social media to get your attention. I done that. And it kind of reminds me of Nadia here on YouTube. She does fitness and stuff, and I remember a story that she was telling, and she was talking about how she was very sexual on her videos and the stuff that she wore, the poses that she did. And when she looked back on those videos, she just looked at herself in a whole different light. And I'm paraphrasing her words in her story, but she looked at herself in a whole different light and was just like, what the fuck am I doing? If I have to do any of this shit to get y'all motherfucking attention, I don't need to be doing it. And I feel her, because if I have to do all of that shit that motherfuckers do on social media just to get y'all attention, I don't want to be a part of it. And I'll walk away from it and I'll still be motherfucking good. Trust me, I have the spiritual realm on my side and they will not allow me to fail. So I will be popular regardless of having social media. And it's not about popularity with me. My whole point of, my social media platforms is my diary to the world, to let y'all know what the fuck I'm going through, what I'm struggling with, blah, 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 blah. And hopefully what I'm going through will help you guys in regard to not going through those particular things. We already have enough drug addicts in the motherfucking world. We already have enough homeless people in the motherfucking world. We already have enough prostitutes in the world selling dick and pussy and whatever else the case may be. We already have enough murderers in the world. We already have enough of all of that in the world. So why not have someone in the world that goes against all that? And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with going against that. If y'all want to follow the leader, go for it. I'm coming over there. I will be over there. Okay? Okay? Y'all see how my birds are? They want all the attention and I'm going to give them just that. But it's not their time right now. Anyway, I just don't like what I see in regard to social media and I don't want to be a part of it. On Instagram, I can't even get on there without seeing somebody with they dick all up in my motherfucking face. I like dick, don't get me wrong, but damn shit, there's times when I just don't want to see your motherfucking dick print. Tell them thank you, agree with me. Motherfuckers are bench pressing with their legs all wide open. It's just like, okay, do we need to really? My thing is, where is the brain in all of this? You know what I'm saying? You can show me your cleavage all day long. You can show me your camel toe all day long. You can show me how much dick you got between your legs all day long, which is probably more balls than anything with most of these damn men. You can show me all that all day long, but where is your motherfucking smarts? Can you hold a intellectual topic of conversation with me? Can you do any of this? Bitch, do you know how to go to the store and buy a motherfucking carton of milk? Not a gallon, bitch. Can you go get a carton of milk? There's a lot of, it's just like, where is the smarts in regard to social media these days? It seems like the more stupid shit that motherfuckers do and post, the more views that it get. And no, I'm not upset because my videos aren't getting views or anything like that. I'm not upset at all. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers watch, and I don't give a fuck if y'all don't give a fuck if y'all don't engage in none of my content. I honestly don't. My platform is keeping me alive. I'm that former motherfucking methamphetamine addict. I am the one. This is my therapy. Okay, because I'm not getting, I have a therapist, but at the same token, aside from the spiritual realm keeping me afloat, I'm my own motherfucking therapist and my platforms are my therapy. And this is what's keeping me alive. My ASMR videos are boring as hell. I know that they are. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. Me eating that food on social media and doing all that type of bullshit is keeping me a motherfucking lie. That's my therapy. You know what I'm saying? I can be out there in the matrix, but no, I'd rather sit on social media and eat food for you motherfuckers. And you may like it and you may not. I don't give a fuck. But I'm over social media. It's not like it was back in the MySpace days. I enjoyed social media when it was AOL days and when it was MySpace days. It wasn't like it is today. It wasn't over sexualized, even though there was sex and stuff out there. It just wasn't like it is. It was mildly done. Now it's just thrown in our faces. Once again, now it's thrown in y'all faces, and it's being accepted because people are just so stupidly blind to it all, and it's just being accepted. And I just don't want no parts of it. If you are my people, then I'm not saying you have to follow me and agree with everything that I do and say or whatever, but if you're my people, then you would know exactly where I'm coming from. And this is the reason why I take them hiatuses, aside from the fact that I need to deal with myself and certain things behind the scenes, because I do have a life. But I don't want to be like y'all. I promise you. When Source created me, Source created a whole different person that frequents on a whole different vibration than most of you motherfuckers. And I'm glad that I do. I don't want to be like any of you motherfuckers out there. If I had the personality of a handful of you individuals within the world, I think I would probably commit suicide. I'm happy to be who I am. I'm happy to be the person that walks my own walk and beat to the rhythm of my own motherfucking drum. And if you're my tribe member, you're my tribe member. And if you're not, then you're not. But anyway, I'm going to end this content because I have things to do. And hold on, let me take y'all over to the cage real quick. 1 second. Now, when I flip this camera over, I hope that it don't do all that. You know how I do that motion bullshit? I hate when it does that. So 1 second. Now, let me get up slowly here. Oh, I'm coming. Where you going? Hold on 1 second. All right, here they are, you guys. These are the individuals that want to steal my shine. And I will allow y'all to do that sometime soon, but not right now because in life we have to speak our hearts. And right now I have things on my heart that I want to express to the world. And, I've done that. So now it's y'all time. This yellow fellow, right? Well, this yellow female right here is Sunshine. I will get to you, Bullet. I will get to you. I will get to you too, little man. Y'all are very vocal. Y'all want a lot of attention. Anyway, Sunshine is so sweet. I couldn't leave her. Yes, I'm talking about you. I couldn't leave you at the pet store because you sat on my finger and you did a lot. You just brought a lot of joy and energy to my life and I couldn't forget about you. And while I was at work, I took a moment to call the pet store to see if you were still there. And it was around a Wednesday. And I was going to wait until that Friday to come and get you, but I couldn't wait. Even though they were going to hold you, I still wanted you because I had a feeling someone was going to snag you up. Now you're here. So that's my Sunshine. This one right here is Bullet. Bullet got out when I was putting Bullet in the cage. The door to the side right over here was open. And before I knew it, I heard this fluttering above my head. And when I looked, it was Bullet. And that's how Bullet got his or her name because they're pretty swift. And yeah. Calm down, I'm not gonna attack you. Right there, behind the swing, is Little One. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Little One is a beauty, and Little One can be vocal, attentive, or whatever. Not attentive, but what's the word can I give you, Little One? Little One is a little shy at times, and Little One can follow the leader, so to speak. But Little One has personality. Little One moves back and forth across the perch and all type of, they all have personality. And lastly, right there is Little Man. I got him at this, yes, you know your name. And Little Man is very vocal. Little Man and Sunshine came from the same pet store. And they weren't in the same cage. They were in different cages. I wasn't going to get Sunshine. I was being prejudiced because I only wanted birds of a certain color, but I'm glad I have her. Little Man was in the cage where it was said that they were mean, pretty much, and they were, pretty much they were untamed, and they would bite and blah blah blah. But when he was handled, he was so nice, and he didn't even bite the person that was handling him. He didn't bite me either. He sat on my finger for the longest. Anyway, these two came from my friend. I got those free. I paid for these two. But anyway, you guys, long story short, these are the type of friends that I like to have in my life. And I've been receiving angel numbers You know, I know I'm being loquacitive. I've been receiving angel numbers in regard to collaborating, and a lot of people think that those collaborations are with human beings. A lot of times, those tarot cards are telling you to collaborate with animals, plants, fairies, deities, the angels, those type of collaborations. And now that I have these animals, they are going to be a great joy in my life, and they're going to be great in regard to collaborating with. So, yeah. All right, you guys, that is pretty much it. But that's my main reason for not really posting on social media. And again, I hate to ramble and stuff like that, but it's a part of getting to know me, and I'm opening up more. I'm just opening up a little bit more to you guys. All right. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all be good. Lots of LLS, love, light, and support of yourself, each other, all that good shit. All right. Hug. Bye, bitch. No, just playing. Bye.